Auntie, are you not impressed?
He's not impressed by the giant trees.
Auntie.
Yeah.
He's just watching his show instead of the amazing
Well, he's
nature
not really watching his
around
show.
us.
Okay, so we're gonna ask you some questions.
Okay, this is
about Hunter.
kids asking parents questions.
So, how do you like feeding Hunter? How do you like feeding Hunter?
Feeding Hunter. Feeding Hunter is very complicated. It takes a very long time.
It looks very complicated.
It is. It's very complicated.
Sometimes he doesn't feel like eating, and you kind of have to make him take his bites.
Yep. Yep.
But we're also thankful because he can eat. It's one of the few things he can do is we blend up his food or feed him yogurt.
He's had a blended up burger.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
true.
it's
Yep.
true.
He does blended up
Yep.
burgers when we have burgers.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we take our yogurt and usually applesauce with us if we're out, and that's what we feed him. And if we're home, we usually blend up whatever we're eating, or we blend up meat and beans.
So we can be
and
a part of our
veggies.
dinner.
Yeah, so
Yep.
he can like be a part of what we're doing.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so my question.
Okay.
What about changing his diaper?
Oh, changing his diaper. He's getting really big. So changing his diaper is getting kind of hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard, almost impossible to change his diaper if we're not home. And if we're home, we usually change him on his bed.
Yeah.
Or sometimes on the living room floor.
Yeah, that's what you guys usually do.
Yep.
Okay, now my question.
Okay.
Do you guys like what if Hunter screams, "We're gone," and you guys are doing something that, like, if Mom's in the shower and Daddy's in a meeting, what would you guys do if me and Mason were gone?
I like this. It's
Oh, wow.
what would you do scenario.
What would we do? Well, if we heard him scream, but we couldn't get to him right away, I guess we would just have to try really, really fast to get to him. If I heard him scream while I was in the shower, I would probably finish up the shower really, really fast and run to help him. And if Dad was in a meeting, what would you do?
Well, it depends on how involved I have to be in that meeting.
Well, you have to be...
Yeah, who's going to see this video? No one from work, hopefully.
I would give that meeting my full attention. What are you talking about?
Always. Yep.
Hunter might have to cry a little bit
Yep.
before he can get some help. That does happen sometimes.
Okay.
What if, like, say you're trying to put him to bed and he stays up till, like, I don't know, 2 a.m.
Oh,
You guys trying to
yeah.
put him to sleep?
That
that
happens.
does happen.
Yeah.
That's really terrible when that happens. Fortunately, that doesn't happen as much anymore.
He usually goes to bed probably 10 or 11.
Yeah. So what we do now is we actually dim the lights in his room and dim the TV backlight, and then we turn his light off and put his little guardrail up on his bed,
just
and
fall asleep.
Yep, and he falls asleep. We turn his volume down on the movie, and he usually falls asleep, and then
Yeah.
we come in
Very good.
And you
at
also,
like 11 and turn everything off once he already fell asleep.
Do you like pushing Hunter around in his stroller?
I would.
It's like, for a reason, a very rocky road.
there's some tough parts, some stuff he just can't get through
Yeah,
with his
sometimes
wheelchair.
we can't.
Sometimes we have to we've had to, if we're going to the beach or something, sometimes we have to kind of tilt him back and pull him back.
Or you
On
can
the
just
chair.
get him out of his chair.
Yep, sometimes we have to
Yeah,
just
it's
pick
hard to pick
him
him
up
up.
and carry him.
Yeah.
His new wheelchair, it's a lot easier because
Yep.
it's an all-terrain wheelchair, and so that's
Yep.
easier to push him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why can't he walk or talk?
Do you remember
Those specific two things.
Why can't
specific
he
two
walk
things?
or
Why
talk?
can't he walk or talk?
Yeah.
He has his brain was underdeveloped in the womb, and it's called pachygyria. And so when his brain was being formed in the womb, his brain did not create the proper pathways between his brain to his limbs and to his mouth. So his nervous system doesn't control his mouth and his legs the proper way, and so they don't work. the same way as other people's.
Ah, that doesn't make sense to me.
It takes a lot of science studying to understand all that.
Yeah.
It's really, really complicated stuff.
I have a question about this phone.
Okay.
Okay.
Why is there a 1 with an X with a circle around it right here?
Oh,
Because
just-
it's one time
Yeah.
zoomed.
Yep.
Yeah, it shows how far you can zoom
One
it.
time zoom.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.